Hey guys, welcome back to Explained, the user voted explanation video series where you guys vote on a topic and I explain it every Monday. So don't forget to vote for the next episode by voting in the poll in the description below. If you have any suggestions for future explained videos, then please leave your suggestions in the comments, as everyone's suggestions are noted. So today I'll be explaining RATs, or rather remote administration tools or remote access tools. Take your pick, they mean mostly the same thing. A RAT is probably one of the most well-known and used Trojans today. They're ridiculously easy to use and can potentially cause a ton of damage. Let's talk about what a RAT is first. A RAT consists of two main components, a client and a server. It's not traditional in the sense that the client connects to the server. When it's a RAT, it is reversed. A server connects to the client. The server is the actual Trojan that a victim is infected with. These servers are what accept commands from the client and execute them on the machine they have infected. So how come the hacker, and I use that term loosely, doesn't connect to the victim? If we were to connect to the victim, they would have to port forward and have no firewall protection. Because the victim is connecting back to us, this is called a reverse TCP. With reverse TCP, the hacker simply needs to port forward their own port to allow the server to connect back to them. I have covered a reverse TCP attack before, and it was a very long time ago, but that is the footage you can see on screen now, and I'm using Backtrack 5R3 for that. Obviously that is the predecessor before Kali Linux, but anyway. Let's talk about some notable RATs. There are three main RATs I personally know very well, and I'm not the only one. Don't start googling their names or ask me where to download them because I ain't gonna tell you. CyberGhost, Dark Comment and Blackshades are RATs that I know very well. I also know JRAT. Now some people who know the Blackshades scandal may be thinking, why is Jet recommending Blackshades? I'm not, it's for a proof of concept. Blackshades was a very popular paid RAT that had been going for a very long time. However, the scandal is that the co-owner of Blackshades was arrested and told the FBI information about the customers who bought Blackshades, leading to more arrests and raids on their homes. The reason why I bring this up is because you are never safe, and I do not recommend buying RATs at all, because you don't know if the owner is going to be trustworthy or not. Anyway, the owner of the Blackshades is now in prison. Blackshades is said to be responsible for 500,000 infected computer systems. The RAT was sold for $40 and generated around $350,000 in sales. Over 100 people were arrested in an effort to take down Blackshades. The co-owner was sentenced to 20 years in prison under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Which reminds me, RATs are highly illegal, and being in possession of a RAT can lead to being arrested, and also creating a RAT for use in Computer Fraud and Misuse Act is also an arrestable offence. So I'm not going to recommend that you do it. Don't involve me with this. This is up to you. If you get into trouble, it's not my problem. It's yours. So yeah, as long as we understand that, then we can all be very happy. RATs commonly infect Windows machines due to how they are programmed. They are mostly coded in VB.NET or C++. C++ RATs are more favourable because they do not require .NET framework. There are a handful of RATs that support Mac, Linux and Android too, but like I said, it's mostly for Windows. RATs have a lot of features, but the main ones are access to the victim's files via Remote File Manager, log keystrokes via a keylogger, access to the webcam and remote desktop, use the victim to take part in a DDoS attack, download and remote execute programs on the victim's computer, and use the victim as a proxy server. Some RATs also support ransomware. If you want to know what ransomware is, then vote for it on the next explained poll. So you might be wondering, how do people get infected with RATs? There are a number of ways this happens. I've touched on them before with my explain how does an antivirus work, but essentially the server is just a small exe file, but with the aid of other programs you can bind them to other programs and send them to people, so it's essentially hidden. Also, methods of exploit like Java drive-bys work too and are pretty popular. That's pretty much all I have to say about RATs. Remember, I do not advise or recommend you to download or mess around with RATs for your own safety. I will not be doing a tutorial on how to set up one of any popular RATs. However, I do have a video tutorial in the works which will teach you how to make a basic RAT. That will simply be able to display messages to the victim. The idea behind that tutorial is to teach you how it works on a programming level. So that's it for this explained video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to vote on the next episode in the description below and leave suggestions in the comment section. Please remember to like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you again in the next one.